I keep having these visions, Pat, that I'm going to elbow it again. That or I think I'm going to choke it.
Is that the prediction we're going for?
I feel like I'm so close to me brown. I feel like I'm just I know.
What is going down the firm? We're back in studio. Always love having an in-house guest. Just know that. Chat and Pony with yours truly, Paddy the Baddy. But first and foremost, need to let you know, if you want any baddie merch, just need to get over to the Apex website. There's all sorts of new gear on there, new t-shirts, new hoodies. Get over there. And then also, most people watch this on YouTube, but I know people listen to podcasts on Spotify and Apple Music and that now. So we're on there. Yeah, you don't need to watch us. If you just want to listen, Spotify, Apple Music, give the star ratings and all that. Leave a comment, like it. You just know the score by now. But yeah, I've got the first ever reoccurring guest on her own, and as always, introduce yourself, girl.
I'm Paddy the Baddy's friends, me call Molly. Yeah, it's me, lad. I'm back. I've been around the world and back again since that first podcast.
Yeah, that was in the old studio. That was in the last studio we were in, and we've got nice.
How many fights
new, bigger,
since then?
Studio.
3 fights since then.
Yeah, because that was before my debut.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, to be fair.
I know.
A lot's happened since that.
Our lives switched up on us.
Yeah, it has. It's when since that last podcast, life's went into overdrive. So we've got a lot to talk about.
I know. I'm feeling it today. It was my last hard spar today, weren't it? And me Francis Breen's done me solid here. Fran and Liam Gittins has got me absolutely ready for this beard, but I've still got a headache now.
Yeah. Fran loves it.
I know. He started giving it alley shuffles and all that, like for a tons of ABC box, and I was like, F off, lad, I haven't prepared for that.
Yeah, his footwear. I was like, lad, your footwear was looking phenomenal today. But as you say, you know for a fact when you get in there, it's not going to be like fighting him.
No.
No one's going to there. No one's going to hit as hard as Fran or Gittins. No female anyway. Goes without saying.
Only me. I only hit as hard.
Obviously, though, got you on because you're going to New York and real soon, aren't you?
Yeah, 7 sleeps. I go to London, watch Gittins fight, and then fly out. But doesn't it always just come round to fast pads? We just think it's like 12 weeks, and you're like that. Oh my god! And then next thing you know, you're there, aren't you? And I reckon the fight camps go faster for us now because we've got all these podcasts. The documentary is coming in non-stop in the gym. It's just mental, isn't it?
Yeah, it is fat. Like, you're not wrong. Like, I feel like 2 days ago I was 10 weeks out.
I know.
You know what I mean? Now I'm 6 weeks out.
I know.
It's weird. And like, obviously you're the same. Like, when I was 10 weeks out, you were 6 weeks out. Probably for loads of time. And now
then
it's
you're
2.
like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I know. I can't wait really, because obviously for you it's always been like the T-Mobile in Vegas, hasn't it? And I think for me it's always been MSG and the history of the boxing, and fucking just starting in the boxing's always where I've wanted to be. But I went to watch Beefy and Katie Taylor fight in May in the MSG before I came and met you in Phoenix. But lads, like the O2, the atmosphere in there is heavy for us. But when I went to watch them there, I was like, oh my god, Katie Taylor got like an applause what you'd get. Do you know what I mean? Like, she got a cheer like what you'd get when you walk out, and I thought, I can't wait to be here. And then I remember, where was we? We was in Chicago's, and was it B-Dubs? And Graham was like, I've got you a new contract on MSG. And I was just crying my eyes out. And I was like, oh my God, a dream. Thanks, Graham. And you was just like that, eating your chicken wings, like, nice one, Mal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just nailing wings. That was when we got Graham to eat that, like
do you remember? Graham thought he was fucking big bollocks on the hottest habanero.
It was on the wings, yeah. We ordered the wings, and I was messing. I turned to him, messing about. I went, I get on that one. And it was the top of the thing, and he went, oh yeah, go ahead, we'll try them. I went, no. He went, no, yeah, we'll try it. I was like, no, why would you do that? I was like, I'm only messing, don't do it. And then literally, they come. He got plain ones, didn't he? Because he got 2 flavours.
He bitched out really though, because he should have done all
he had
of them.
3 of the other ones. And then he dipped that one in, went, And at first he bit it and he was like, he went to say to us, he literally went to go.
I'm going to see if I've got it here.
He went to go, that's all right. And as he went to go,
He was in a bad
how
situation.
funny
really.
was it, Mo? He was
I need to find the video
yeah,
because
he just
couldn't-
had a cup of whatever drink it was and just had it in his mouth like that.
He was crying for about half an hour, was sweating. He went bright white like he was going to faint, didn't he, lad? He was in a bad situation.
And my fingers were minty. You know me, I love me food. My fingers were minty because I was eating chicken wings and I'm going, someone video it. Someone
We was all had
video it."
minty fingers,
Yeah,
though,
I
didn't
had
we?
full barbecue all over my fingers. I'm going, someone videoing? What are you doing?
When was it?
Videoing?
What day did we
Um,
fly?
We were in Chicago. Was we in Chicago?
Lad, tell them what it was like when we got on that plane. That was a double-decker. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, it was mad, wasn't it?
I don't even know when it was. I won't even be bothered.
Double decker planes.
It would have been like early August.
Yeah,
Would it?
would have like
Was
early
you not
August.
there, lad?
I came like the day after.
Yeah, it was us.
Classic Blaze.
Yeah,
Missing
a
it
day
all.
late. Was
No,
it?
yeah,
It was me, you, Ellis, Laura, and Graham.
yeah,
And as I say, my fingers were minty.
yeah.
So I was going, someone video him. What are you doing? Someone video
Oh,
him.
we'll find that. But he wouldn't, he tried to keep up, but he couldn't. He couldn't keep up with us eating, but he
No.
kept up with us fucking on that heat, didn't he? That was rough.
Yeah, it's mad how hot it is in America. When we went to Chicago as well, I was thinking the windy city, like, won't be that hot. And then because we were there in August,
It was actually red hot.
Chicago was roasting.
Yeah. It was like, felt like Florida weather, didn't it, lads? Where it was just humid and then
Yeah.
But that was a good trip, wasn't it? With the, we must have, I actually didn't put any weight on because I think I was just bladdered or being sick, but I think Ellis and you put weight on that.
Oh yeah,
'cause
I definitely put weight on in Chicago.
non-stop fucking
I was eating all
trials.
sorts. Everyone on the channel seen it. Like everyone on the channel knows what I ate there. That beef sandwich, man.
Oh, I didn't go. I was hungover that day, really.
I swear to God, that beef sandwich is up there with the heaviest. Like when I go back to Chicago, I'll be getting one of them.
What about that fucking woman when we went and got a hot dog and she just started like giving abuse?
You know what the funniest thing about that was? Edith didn't know.
Oh, didn't she know?
No. So Edith come
Yeah.
and didn't know. And she went over and like asked something. And the woman went to her, come on, look at the fucking menu, will you? And like
She's
said,
like, oh,
said
like
something
that.
like that and like said, you're dafty or something
Yeah.
like that. And like Edith like walked away and walked over to Graham and was like, that woman was nasty. And he was like, oh no, that's what they're meant to be like. Oh,
For
funny,
everyone watching, you probably know anyway because you watch all the Paddy's gear, but there's like hot dog gaffers 24 hours and when you go there bladdered, they just fucking rinse you. They just
Yeah.
give you loads of stick, don't
Ripped
they?
the back out of you. The woman was funny.
She
She
was.
was. But that wasn't, it was nice like, but that's just not enough for me. I had to have like a chicken sandwich and a hot dog and something else. Know
All
what I
my
mean?
chips.
Yeah, hot dogs are too small.
I know. Costco ones are better anyway. What? Sometimes
I don't like Costco ones.
Don't you?
No.
Why? Because of the onions and the.
No, you can get it without that. It's just the sausages are snad.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's like the worst in tinned sausages.
I'm on.
The worst in tinned hot dog sausages. If you go in there, you're getting a pizza or a chicken bake.
Lad, I don't. I get a jack of potato.
Yeah, because you're dieting. It's different. If you weren't dieting, what are you getting?
Pizza. Oh,
Pizza,
yeah.
a slice of pizza, a chicken bake, and an ice cream. That's how it's getting down.
I know.
Or you might even get a full pizza. That's what I do sometimes. Get a full pizza, drive home, and eat a chicken bake on the way home.
I live next to the Costco, don't I? So when me and Ellis are going shopping, I'm like, let's just do a fucking walk around, you know, so I can see what bits I can get for free and then pretend I'm not cheating my diet, but I am, because it's only a little bit.
Costco, you need to sort that actually. The testers are never on anymore.
Listen, I had a salad last time I went, so I was like, whoa. He was
When
like, yeah, try the salad. I was like, whoa.
When I go now, Mo, there's never any testers anywhere, and I'm looking around like, yeah, this isn't what it used to be.
No,
The glory days are gone.
no, but no. I know. I got some this is going to sound so Tory. Paul Reed said I'm only allowed fillet steak if I'm having a cheat on the weekend.
Yeah, of course. That goes
I know,
without
but I'm
saying.
like, I'm on a fillet steak. But I went in there and bought a fillet steak. It was one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life. I was like, I feel proper Tory, but
I can remember
promise,
years ago, we used to go, like, that'd be like me, Paul and Aaron, or me. Yeah, and all that old me, Adam and Paul. And it'd be funny, someone had put the trolley back and Rim would like say to one person, quick, come on, get back the car now, Will. And like, you try and leave one of you there, like messing, know what I mean? It used to be hilarious. But back in the day then, you used to get testers all the time in Costco. They were just there and it was all good stuff. Like bits of salami and bits of cheese, and Molly's getting salads. She wants a salad as a tester.
I just ate the Greek feta cheese or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Swerve the lettuce, I can't be dealing with it.
I just don't see the point in that on things like that. Like when I get a burger or something, why do I want leaves on it? Like I don't want lettuce and leaves and stuff like that on there. There's no point. You want cheese, sauce, meat, bacon, if bacon's an option, and hash browns if they're an option.
I'm really at the point of camp. I'm like, what is it, 2 weeks Saturday for me? I don't know when this is going out, but I'm about 16 days out and all I'm doing is I'm on it already, lads. Do you know when you write your list?
Yeah.
I'm like, right, I'll go to Etchy Mehmet today that I get back. Then I'll go to Casa and I'm already in my head going, oh my God, my eldest has lost about 4 kilo because there's no food allowed to be in the house. She came in, she went to jiu-jitsu the other day, lad. She came in and she had forgot that she left cookies at like the back of the cupboard, and I spotted them, and I was like, you know, one of them where you're like, fuck it, I'm just eating it, I don't care, and I'm eating it. She's running and seeing them fucking come and grab them off me, go, no. I'm going, why have you left them in the fucking cupboard then, love? So she knows she's on a diet as well.
No, what does it? Yeah, Laura's always on a diet when I am, like, but to be honest, I'm not. I'm a bad picker at things.
Yeah.
I like picking at things. So like if there's cereal open, I'll just eat some of the crunchy nut like an handful. Know
but then how many times are you going?
That's what I mean. And I remember, wasn't the last, I think it was the March fight. Kept going the cupboard. What was in the cupboard? There was just granola.
Yeah.
And even like
That's full of sugar, that, isn't it?
Even on like the Sunday and the Monday, I was just grabbing handfuls of granola.
I know, because you was like proper, your weight was just coming and then it just didn't move for like 4 days. So it was like,
and like I was thinking, like, might have been the granola, you never know. But I'm a bad picker. But like, we've got a cupboard in ours full of like Whisper Golds and they're just there. I don't go near them.
Don't you?
No, because it's like, I'd have to open a full wrapper then.
Yeah.
And like, eat it all myself. You can't, like, especially a Whisper Gold, you can't snap a bit off.
No.
You've got to eat it. It's not like a Galaxy where you can go, yeah, I'll have three little bits. Know what I mean? And then you'll snap them 3 bits and you'll scoot. Like, with a Whisper Gold, it's like 250 calories if you're eating it.
Nice.
And it's just...
I know.
I hate it the way, like, chocolate's my favourite. Because chocolate's got more in than anything else. More calories than anything else.
I'm trying to fit, like, this camp have proper been on crisps. Like, Ventry brings them crisps and every day I'm licking them fucking crisps, getting the flavour off them. Fucking James came in today and had disco, so I was like, lads, can I lick the empty packet of the fucking salt? I was like, this sounds horrible. Salt and vinegar. But fucking, I was like, that just put my finger, this proper poverty stuff you do as a kid when you're starving, like in the corner of the bag of the crisps. And then I was like that, and I was like, oh, it tastes like fish and chips. Like a chip, like fucking salt and vinegar chips. It's slag. I'm proper at that bit where people just can't look at me because I'm ready to like just fucking stop speaking to me. I'm starving. I'm starving.
Oh, I swear. That is what it gets down to though. Like I get bad in like the group chat with my mates. They do say like, someone says something, I go, lad, what the on about? Shut your mouth, lad.
My family go, oh, sorry, Molly, my cousin Carl's a chef, fucking puts all stuff in the family group chat, and then he's like, oh, sorry, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to have to fucking remove myself out this group because it's not their fault.
Yeah, same like they did on the chef, but it's like, I remember biting Desi's head off.
Did you?
I don't know, it was the debut or the one after that. I can just remember biting Desi's head off in the chat. And then like,
probably the debut because you was like, you was skinny.
Yeah, and then I remember about 15 minutes later talking to him about the chat and going, yeah, you proper done me head in there, lad, but you're right, I probably did bite a bit hard. But you don't know what it's like. No one knows what it's like being on a diet like, when you can't eat nothing. Know what I mean? You're getting given your food to eat. Macro chef give us our food. We get given it. Once we eat that, we've got no food. Know what I mean? Like I end up like opening the grated cheese and just having handfuls of cheese and that.
No, lad, I'm getting cheese sauce. It's like squeezy cheese or like I'll cook the dog chicken, right? And do them chicken breast, and then I'll be like like robbing a bit of the chicken breast and putting a bit of mayonnaise on it, and I'm like, I've got major issues here.
That's the worst grazer you'll ever meet. Like, it's heavy. People are eating food around me. It's like,
So what's the worst though? I was saying to Paul, this fight is my 4th fight in like 14 months, so it'll be something similar to you.
yeah, man, it'll be 15 months though.
That's a lot of dieting. That's a lot of watching what you're eating, and I'm like proper at the point now where I'm like, I'm gonna go off my fucking head at Christmas and just have 6 weeks off.
What is it, like 52 weeks in a year? So that's what? That's like,
And we're doing,
like for you, it's like 60 weeks and you're doing 4 8-week diets or something, maybe more. So you're dieting for nearly half of that. You're watching what you eat for like more than half of it.
I know, it's heavy that, isn't it?
It is.
I know.
Because like even like 3-4 weeks ago when I was eating bits of shit, I was still like, I know I can't eat that because I'm taking the piss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know I can't drink that because I'm taking the piss.
You've stopped on the Cokes, to be fair, haven't
I've
you?
had to. Coca-Cola, man. The heaviest drink ever made.
Do you know, I've swerved the Pepsi Max.
Have you?
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, it's going to be even worse though. I'm on fucking flavoured tea instead to try and fucking fill the gap.
Yeah, flavoured tea. Loads of people do that nowadays. It's a bit mad, like. But
I know.
biscuit tea's where you need it. Ever had the biscuit tea? Yorkshire biscuit tea.
Yeah, Ellis is from Yorkshire, isn't it?
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's proper heavy.
Powie.
Like you've just dipped a biscuit in your tea. It really is.
I can't wait for biscuits in my tea. I'm going to miss Halloween. I'm going to miss Halloween. You're going to miss Halloween.
Yeah. That's standard.
I know.
Last year we never though.
Where
But that
was
because
we?
we fought in September. In fact, this time for Halloween last year, I flew to America on Halloween or the day before Halloween and got there that day or something.
Them 3 months after that September fight, I was just like living in 54 in Castle Street wearing it, so I can't even really. That was like Molly's peak at being an alkie. It's funny though, because I'm not sure if you'll be able. I think you can see. Hang on, I'm trying to find out. It's the light here. I've got a proper. You can still see a bump there. I'm sure. Can you see that white mark?
Yeah.
That bone was broke and I couldn't even open the key in the door, and I thought, fuck it, I'm just going on a 3-month bender. And then I think it finished at the Jamie Webster one, didn't it? When me, you and Laura ended up in 54.
Yeah.
All that. So I had a little mad 3 months, so I wouldn't even know where it was this time last year. I would not know, but I mean,
I know. I can remember the funniest thing about that one was we got off the flight. I got dropped at the Rocket. You carried on. You got dropped off at the gym, and you were meant to come for a scran with me, and she didn't make it to the scran. She was where were you living at the time?
I was living in the Strand Plaza in town, so I was next to Castle Street Townhouse, and I walked past and seen Danny lay, and I thought I was on my way home actually, and I didn't have my COVID jabs, did I? So I had to do a 10-day fucking quarantine, but day 0 started from like the next day, so I thought, fuck it, I'm just going to go out for these few hours, and then Castle Street closed at like 12, and I took the whole fucking gaff, everyone in there back to ours, and then you was like, Molly, where are you? I was like, lad, I'm on the fucking nail, I'll see you later.
Oh, we went for a scran that night, a big heavy one, and Molly missed out, but she was having a great time.
Oh, I'd lived my fucking best life on that one, didn't we? But then we've had the London one. I think we spoke about London, didn't we? Then we
haven't spoken about the last one, like, the July.
Oh, haven't we?
Nah.
That was special for us, I think, because it was funny. We were getting down there on the hottest day of the fucking year in that van.
Was ridiculous.
And we had to stop every fucking 2 minutes. But Paddy can piss in a bottle, or because you're water loading, like, because he's a lad, you can have a wee at the side.
I could have wanted to, I don't do that though. It's a bit mad.
No, I'm messing. But like,
Pissing
you
in a
could.
bottle is a bit mad in front of the lads.
No, but you could piss out the side of the road.
Oh yeah,
and he's going. I'm in the car behind him, and he's going. Just tell them to pull over, and she can fucking wee in the fuck. What's it called, the lay-by?
Yeah,
I was going,
you was in the different one, and I was in one with a few different people.
Yeah,
And we were texting each other, weren't we? Want to stop at this
I
one?
was like, lads, I need a wee so
Can we
bad.
stop at this one?
And then I remember, I think we cut about £2 in the fucking car because it was that hot,
Yeah, it was
wasn't it?
sweaty.
And then the second we landed in London, it fucking kicked off the set. Like, Paddy's just got this thing where people just want to come for you. don't
People
they?
just want to talk shite to me because they know I'm the man. Know what I mean? That's what it is. It's mad. I must just rub people up the wrong way, mustn't I?
I've walked in first because I needed the way. He's outside talking to the fans and everyone and all that. And then some lads come in and he's giving me a free pair of trainees, so I'm getting a picture with him. And then I turn around and then Paddy's out there with all the lads and it's going off again. I was like, oh my God, we've been here for 3 minutes and it's kicked off
It was less than
already.
that. I was still getting bags out the car and that. And this little mushroom wants to turn and try and say something. Just like, do something then, you little fart. You won't do nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
You'll do nothing.
You'll do nothing.
You'll do nothing. And then what happened? And then I think it was you then me. You had the most media than me, but it was like we was the fucking main event.
I
and
know it
people
was. It was like the main and
co-main.
co-main. We had so much media. Like we played the UFC game together and that, didn't we?
Yeah, he fucking knocked me out because it was the Xbox.
Using
was
that
the Xbox.
controller excuse.
No,
I'm
you
not
know-
used to that controller.
No, come on, lad. But the best one was when it like our ratings were lower. Then after we won, we got put up to like 5-star on at least one of our things each.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
I haven't even noticed.
Yeah, we're a 5-star now.
Best
lad.
dad have one thing, a 5-star at least.
I
We're
know
happy
you
when I seen the
finished
ratings.
it. Yeah, you finished every fight you've had in the UFC.
know.
I was
It
saying
was
to
a
you,
It was
yeah,
a good night at the O2 though, to be honest. It
I
was.
got done in again, didn't I, by Dana giving me that bottle of whiskey. Because the fans won't know this, but as I'm doing my interviews in the back, I'm speaking with BT, with Adam Catterall, and then they go, Dana's been on the phone, you're doing the walk with Paddy. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go and walk out and that. And do you remember there's like a TikTok that went quite viral where I'm stood there and you're walking past, I go, lad, I'm doing the walk with you. And then we do this fucking hand touch and then we go in. And fuck me.
I'll never forget that. Because literally I can remember he was like at first he was about 30 metres in front or something, weren't he? And then he got moved forward. And I'll never forget walking, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. I walk forward into like the little black bit and then he started crying. Just sitting there, I don't know. And then his song come on.
We was laughing. What was it? Was it Arm?
Ain't No Mountain High
Oh
Enough.
yeah, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. And I think we was
We
all
all
going,
just started
listen,
singing
baby.
it. Yeah, we all just started singing it.
Yeah,
Like about 5 of us. It was great.
I know.
And like that got me going. You know what I mean? That was like, I just sang his whole song and then the lights went black and my song come on and it was sick.
Lad, I would like, you see me next to Chris Williams and I'm just looking around and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in a rave. I was like, din, din, din. And then when you've gone in, I was sat next to Hunter and Dave and I had some big wig on and he's given me this bottle of whiskey and he's like, go on, go for it, you're allowed, blah, blah, blah. And then I was saying to Hunter, in that first round, obviously we knew what you had been through the last few days, but obviously the world didn't know, so it took a bit of its toll. And then you came back to the corner, I remember you looking going, whew, and I was thinking, go on lads, you've got that first round out the way, just get into it now. And I remember sitting there with Dave Portnoy and you had that choke on, like the reverse anaconda or whatever, and you lifted his hands off the floor and kneed him in the head, and I seen his eyes, I seen Levitt's eyes go, and I just looked and I was like, Dave, what the How hasn't he got a hole in his head?
I'm still not, I know my knee was sore for about 4
Do you remember,
days.
yeah?
My knee was fat. But I'm still fuming that's not classed as a knockdown. That was a knockdown. I kneed him in the side of his head and he hit the deck.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that was
But
everywhere.
the thing is, because we were entangled in like a grapple, it doesn't get classed as a knockdown.
No, I know. And then you win. I give you the f***ing shoulder carry all the way
I
back
know
into
that. I
the
didn't
cage.
expect that either. Literally, I was just standing there. I remember I looked at Stormzy and went,
like
yes,
that.
Big Mike. And literally, as I'm pointing at him going, yes, Big Mike, I just felt me weight go. I was like, whoa.
Like,
And he looked down and was like, where are? And I was just saying, oh my God, it's Molly. Yeah.
And then
And then the security are just like that, making sure we're all right, walking with us.
felt away. And we was like fucking, you're like John Lennon or like Paul McCartney is what it felt like that
Sick.
night, lad.
Your elbow as well before. We haven't spoken about your finish.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yeah. I think that fight, all I ever wanted, lad, and it took me 8 fucking fights to get a finish in that UFC, and then I think I just believed in myself then, and what's it called? I just went and done the business, didn't I? Just neutralised the grappling, punched the head in, elbowed the head in, ran round, and then done exactly what I said I was going to do, and proper like you. And then the funniest one is when we was in the changing rooms though, and then a fucking high crotch Stormzy.
That was the funniest thing ever. Like, that really is up there with the funniest moments ever.
No, I know.
Like,
He's shit his undies.
She stepped in and high crotch Stormzy, lifted them up in the air, and I just seen his weight start to go.
He had Yeezys on and socks, didn't he? Socks and sliders
and I seen his weight start to go, so I had to just like grab his shoulder so he didn't just go boom and land shoulder first and snap his collarbone.
Oh yeah, but I was like fucking out of it at that point.
Yeah,
and then
you drank like half a bottle of whiskey raw or something.
Yeah, just because I'm one of them, and people won't expect it because I'm just always fucking on one. But like my social anxiety now is so bad that I feel like I've got to be bladdered to be able to deal with it, or I'll just be fucking. I let you just take it all, don't I? Because I hate it now. But yeah, that was funny, and this will come out in the archives like way down the line. But wait till you see the video footage of us going back to the hotel in the UFC bus. Have you seen it, James?
Oh, lad.
We had the speaker battery had gone, so I've got my phone, and I had American Pie on, and I was putting the lyrics on,
just singing it.
Like, but
me, know what was sick about that as well? I was right at the back with Rim sitting next to me, and Rim knew every single word, just like we did. I was sitting there singing it, and Rim knew every word. It was sick.
And I'm running around.
All Americans are joining in when they
everyone at the UFC was singing it. And do you know little Heidi, the woman who always takes the pictures and goes, "Yes, baby, in 3, 2, 1." She's given me what I thought was a bottle of water because I'm swaying just about standing up.
What
and
was your body?
Yeah. And I didn't realise this until someone told me. Who was it? Do you know, Zach and Mackenzie, when they came the other day, they was like, "Do you know that was vodka?" But I was that gone.
You thought it was water?
Yeah, I was on vapes. I was just like,
see, I could never do that. I know I could never drink an alcoholic drink and ever think it's not alcohol. Because like,
I know, but I was possessed. I was
you was on
a whole other level.
A full bottle of whiskey raw on its own.
Yeah.
But like, I can't drink anything raw. Like, people will probably laugh at this, but I am a very
bitch. I'm only messing.
Could say
I'm
that,
only messing.
but I'm a very like light drinker. Like, I don't drink that much. You know what I mean?
I know.
Where I eat for you and you drink for me.
100%. And we got back to the hotel, and you went to that party, and I thought, I can't even fucking see. I can't be going to that party. And then I was just sat with Tom Aspinall was on.
Yeah.
Not on his own. But I don't know where everyone was. But I was like, lad, come and sit with us. And then I just had a good chat with him, and he was just like, you don't have to be this nice, you know. And I was like, I've lost. I know. I've been finished, lad. I know exactly. Well, you didn't even get finished.
Yeah,
you
didn't
injured,
even get finished.
You know what I mean? I said, but come on, I've been finished in the UFC. I know how much this hurts.
Tom was possibly one of the worst ways to lose ever. That's like possibly like the worst way to lose.
Because he went out, and when I came on, it lifted because the night was quite shit, weren't it? And then you lifted it. And then when he fought, like the atmosphere just went the second he's fucking done his knee.
Yeah.
And there's nothing worse. Liam Harrison done his knee not long ago, the same, didn't he? And it's heartbreaking because when you do your knee, you're out for like 9 to 12 months, aren't you? So it was sly on him, but it's the first time I'd seen him drink ale, and we was down on pints together, which was cool. And then, do you remember the next morning we had a meeting with Graham? And I've come downstairs, I'm like that bladdered out my head still.
Yeah, she was still bladdered. Like,
I'd been up on one, but
I'd been asleep and come down for brekkie and that and all that.
And I'm still slurring me words.
Oh, you had the same little mushroom I tried to start when we got there, tried to start again while I was with 3 women. And he got put in his place again, the little sausage.
Yeah. And we sat there with Graham Boylan, and we was just laughing, like, from the Echo Arena, Cage Warriors, to like proper owning the O2 twice. It's just, I still can't get my head around what we've achieved in this last year. It's fucking mental, isn't it?
I think it's standard, mate.
No, I know, but
this is just, and it's gonna get bigger and better.
No, I
know what I
know.
mean? This is just standard to me. Like, I always knew this was coming, and I've always said it to you.
I know you'd have. And like, it's funny, I think I said in one interview or post-fight when I was bladdered and using it in the gym and done a kebab, you just to say like, nah, you're a scouser, you're going fucking finish and I'll watch. And then I'm like, all right, pad. Just go and do it. But yeah, it's special, isn't it? It's special. It's boss.
But yeah, as you say, we've rocked the O2 twice. Now you're gonna go and do it in MSG.
I know. I really like. Normally, I was saying before, sometimes now if I've had to fight a grappler, I've been a bit, or not me, I think the whole team's been a bit apprehensive and being like, oh, are you there yet? Are you there yet? And then after bringing that Victoria over, shout out Victoria Anthony, an ex-Olympian USA national team for wrestling and judo, bringing her over. We met her in San Diego, didn't we? And she's
cool.
just a fucking gangster. Brought her over, practice all me wrestling and all that, and now it's just, I feel like I'm just there. I feel like, I don't know, I'm 9 years doing it now, and I feel like I'm finally like, everything's just level of knowledge based, you know what I mean? And I proper think I'm going to absolutely mufti this girl and get her out in the first round. And she's the hometown girl, so I know.
She's from New York?
She's from New Jersey.
Oh, is she? I didn't.
She won't have, Blazers proper adamant that more of the crowd will be there for me than they will here. And I half am as well, because it's...
Yeah, Jersey isn't New York, like.
No, New Jersey. I think she's New Jersey. Is she New Jersey, lad?
Jersey and New York hate each other sometimes, but then they like each other others, so you don't know, do you?
No, but I was saying, I've fucking sold 40 grand's worth of tickets. Well, 40 grand's worth's been sold for people to come and watch me, so we'll have a fame there. All the Irish coming, all my Irish family. All the Irish in New York will be there. Barstool will be there. It'll be boss. You'll be cornering that night, won't you?
I won't be there, which is sad, like, but
I'll just have to prove to the people who fucking never knew me before that I can do it. Do you know, like, people like, you're just riding his coattails? I thought, fucking hell, I had 6 fights in the UFC before he was there, but yeah, I'll just have to prove I can do it without you, lad, won't I?
Will. Let them know.
Let them know. But yeah, tell them where you are.
Yeah, the same night. Obviously, I was going to go to New York, you know what I mean? And then Cage Warriors Manchester got announced the same night, and we've got about 6 or 7 lads fighting on it.
These loads, isn't
There's a few on it, so
what a blessed place to be that our gym's at the forefront of European MMA and Wales MMA.
So
on the same night.
you, Francisco, and Ellis are going to New York next week, and then me, Vince, and Ben will look after all the lads on Cage Warriors.
It's going to be some night for yous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a lot of fucking work that night.
Yeah, it'd be good though.
I know.
I won't be eating no shite. You know what I mean? I'll just be
Well,
busy.
well,
I'll
you'll be busy.
Be busy, taking people on pads, doing bits of grappling, or getting cornering people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unreal. It'll be on. Is it Fight Pass?
Yeah, that's on Fight Pass.
So
you can watch that earlier, and then if you've got the minerals, you can stay up and watch more. You know what
I know you'll all be in your kitchen.
That's it. I'm not I never stay up for the UFC, but obviously I was staying up that night.
Yeah. Well,
Probably
at least
ask one of the lads who's fighting or anything if you want to go back somewhere and all
Yeah.
watch it together. If
definitely.
ask Cullen or something if they've got anywhere, something
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
'Cause
I'll only be on about 1 o'clock in
will
the
ya?
morning, yeah,
even
because
better
it's
than
5 o'clock, 5 hours difference, isn't it? And
Yeah.
I'm not on. I think they've switched me off the main now onto the prelims, but I just want to get in there, get the job done. And so many of my family and friends are coming. So many, like, me fucking lecturers from uni are coming and everything. Pad, it's fucking madness. And then come home. We're going to do King of the Mat, aren't we, the week after?
Yeah,
and
I think King of the Mat's going to be November this year, just so everyone can be there.
And then get out to Vegas for your fight. It should be fucking... I'm buzzing, lads, because it's my fight weekend. Then it's Jamie Webster the weekend after at the Echo Arena. Then I've got a party in 10th Street
Yeah.
the weekend after. And then the weekend after is away for your fight. So,
Yeah, I'll be
bye,
going.
John. Bye, Paddington
later.
Bay.
I'll probably go to Vegas a few days after we've done the 10th Street thing.
Defo. Defo.
I think I'm gonna rather go. Obviously, I want to get my last rounds in on the Tuesday, like 10 days before. Then I'm thinking of just going on the Wednesday,
I would.
and then Paul Reed's gonna come with anyway.
Yeah.
So the big man, Paul Reed, main man. I can do my S&C session with him while I'm there in the PI. So
Defo. I'm gonna do the Worlds of Jiu-Jitsu, your fight week.
is that in Vegas?
It's in LA, but I think I'm gonna fly to Vegas, come and do some work bits.
I think that's what one or two of my mates have said. They're looking flying to LA and then driving.
Well, I'll just go.
That's what I'm
Come with
thinking.
me, lads. But
I'll mention it to him because
yeah.
I'm sure he said he wants to go to LA first.
Yeah, and
Like
then
2 or 3 of them.
I'm sure Wales. He was even saying that he
Looking
might
doing
doing
the
it. Yeah,
tournament.
yeah, and then I'll probably do a Howlerhead appearance, even not an
Yeah,
experience.
she'll definitely be doing one of them.
I know, but
thing.
I know it's one of them. I probably won't be able to even have a bevy until you finish because me fucking nerves. We always say, don't we? We
Yeah.
are more nervous for each other than we are ourselves.
Well more nervous
Yeah.
watching someone else fight than fighting myself.
Yeah, so
Well more. It's weird how more nervous you get watching someone else fight.
shit out of control.
Yeah.
Do you know when I was in Dublin with Leah in her corner on Bellator, I didn't let her see, but obviously when someone's lost the big fight, you know, the fight after's kind of a bit of a make or break,
Yeah.
isn't it? And she went into the back and I was looking at him and I was going, "Whew," and he put his hands on me and he went, "This is how I feel every time you and Paddy fight." He said, "Now get it together." I was
Yeah,
like, "No,
every
I will. But
Every
fucking
time
hell."
anyone fights, I just look at Rim and he's just like, you know what I mean? He's just he's sick. Where
Oh.
Ellis is the opposite.
Yeah,
Ellis
he's
is
just cool, isn't he? Yeah.
Ellis is just the same face all the
Or
time.
he's like Gunnar Nelson
Yeah.
face, isn't
It's
he?
just nothing changes him. Where Rim gets pure emotional.
Yeah.
Vent's the same.
Vince the same. I know.
I am. I can't hide it. Me,
No.
if something's going wrong or whatever, I'm trying to say something, get something across, I can't help it.
No,
It's going to be quite funny when you see me call because it's fun. The other week I was commentating in Rome, and then I'm gonna be.
You've done a
cornering-
really good job on that. Did anyone say anything?
Yeah,
Did you get-
I was sound,
Yeah,
weren't I?
yeah.
Hopefully, I think the next time. Well, hopefully I'll do it again, but the next time I'll do it again, Brad will be there as well, so it'll be me, Brad, and Dan, so it'll
Yeah.
be much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, commentated a few weeks ago. Then I'll be cornering, and then obviously I'll be fighting 4 weeks later. I think the 4 weeks between them all actually.
Yeah, I love it when you're I love, fuck knows why, but I always end up at a fight show 3 weeks before my fight. And then you just get them last bit and like butterflies and that.
Yeah.
When you're like, oh, that's going to be me. And when you hear that fucking, what I always call it the CSI song, what's it called?
Yeah.
Teenage Wasteland,
Yeah, I
when
don't
you
know what
hear
it's
that.
actually called, but when
Is that what it's
comes on-
called? You'll know that, James. Teenage Wasteland.
It's not called that though. It's definitely
Isn't
not
it?
called that. No, it's called something
when you
else.
fucking hear that, it goes off. I
Barbara
cannot.
O'Reilly is it called? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And then what's Cage Warriors version of that? Thunderstruck, innit?
yeah, found it.
Yeah, ACDC Thunderstruck's
Do you know
their
what?
version.
Do you know what was unreal when me and Ellis watched the Cage Warriors card when you was commentating, and I was like texting you through, going, "Oh, lads, doing boss." But when it goes like, when they come through the walkway and you see it's like Conor, me, you, like the
Yeah.
first 3 world champions on the big
Yeah.
flags there was belted, isn't it?
Yeah, when
It's
they
a-
have like all the pictures of the former champions, it's got like it goes like there's a few people: Connor, me, you, Bisbin, Hardy. You know what I mean? All like the big ones.
Jack Shaw, Mason
Yeah.
Jones.
Beth Johns.
Yeah.
There's loads on there.
Friggin' hell. What how good is that though? Like for Graham Boylan and Intensity, just to have me, you, and Jack
And all the
Proper.
other fighters as
and
well.
all the other fighters, yeah,
There's
but
major fighters with Intensity now, and
proper
Well,
at the forefront of
yeah.
the MMA, aren't we? Through the Cage Warriors.
I always say Cage Warriors is the best place if you want to get to the UFC. Goes without
100%.
saying.
100%.
There'll be a few of our lads there next year in the UFC. Yeah, probably be next year now. Nathan Fletcher, Adam Cullen, and I think Luke will as well, even though he's only 4 now. Luke Riley. They'll all be in the UFC in the next 12 months.
I know. I think if the lads who are fighting on the night I am, I feel like if they all get the win, every one of them could potentially fight for the world title in the next
Yeah, they could.
the next
all of them.
fights. That'd be some night as well. Wouldn't it?
Nathan's gone, know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got to win over the champion, and Martin Yoni called him out after the fight. He said he wants to get that win back. So
Is that yeah?
yeah. So,
When he asked you to sponsor him.
yeah. So like, you know, if anyone that's saying no to that fight with Nathan, they're just stupid because he's the #1 contender. Goes without saying.
No. It does me head. I know people just like.
People just say no to fights, absolute carsies.
I
You know what
know.
I mean? And people should be jumping at the chance to fight Nathan. By the time this comes out, hopefully he's got a fight and he's going to smash whoever's head in it is.
Yeah.
Just like Cullen as well. Cullen's had to move up a weight and fight someone at welterweight because no one at lightweight will fight him because they're all pansies.
Shithouse.
It's heavy.
What video was that? Reminds me of entry. Shithouse.
Shithouse.
Do you remember?
Isn't that off Shooters?
Fuck knows. Shithouse. I love that one. Oh, Ventry's on the rag all the time at the minute. He's just got a proper period at the moment, hasn't he? That's what
I can't wait for this to come out. He's gonna fume at this.
My Ellis keeps going to him like, "Are you on? Do you need some tampons?"
What did he turn to me the other day and say? I just said something, just messing about. And
He bit to it, didn't he?
He went, "I'll just get off now." I went, "What?" It's like, you've got a private on the mat. What are you on about?
I don't want to be here no more.
I'm not arsed. I'll just get off. Like, lad, you won't shut up. He's like, lad, I'll just get off now. I just went, lad, go away, Vince. You know what I mean?
What people probably won't see is like, we've gone from being such a successful gym to like, the people on the mat, like these 110 people doing jiu-jitsu on a Tuesday and Thursday night. It's madness. So we don't get time off, as in myself, me and you, but like the coaches don't either, do
No,
they?
they don't. They don't get a second to themselves, really. They're in the gym for about 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, some of them, know what I mean? The unsung heroes, really.
We wouldn't be here without them, so thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Goes without saying, doesn't it? But
Thanks, lads.
Erin Blanchfield, man.
So, Erin, we always do this, do a whole podcast and then talk about the fight. So we put in. She is an Eddie Bravo Invitational winner. She's a black belt. She's got one defeat, which was what's it called, a split decision to Tracy Cortez. She's number 9. I'm number 15. Oh, fuck, sorry, she's number 12. And I'm number 15. And she's that, when you think about an American athlete and like that proper stud mentality of like, she could come across a bit arrogant because she's that confident and sure of herself. Yeah. But she's only 23 or 24, 23. But I have been 23, lads, and you have, and you know how, like, you feel like nothing can fucking stop you. You're bulletproof in your mind. Life hasn't been thrown at you. There's no doubt. Even when you've lost the fight, you're like, yeah, whatever, I'll never lose again. Yeah. And I've trained for her. Like, she is a fucking world champion wrestler, world champion jiu-jitsu fighter, fucking Olympic gold medalist in boxing. Like, I have trained, like, she's beat me everywhere, and I'm just so confident. Like, I got that new wave fight contract where, like, I'm not scared about my future anymore. Yeah. And there's no pressure about money anymore. So now I just get to punch heads in. And the best thing is like this whole camp, I think the first 2 weeks of sparring, I got taken down once each time. And ever since then, I haven't been taken down, and I've been taken down, and just Rimmers give me free rein, really, just to do it all. And I think that's the best kind of way to be. And I'm just, I keep having these visions, Pad, that I'm going to elbow it again. I just have got these visions.
Is that the prediction we're going for?
That, or I think I'm going to choke her. Like, do you know, like I said to you, I'm not really next gen until I've got a submission win. Yeah. No one said you could spin an elbow someone. I've done it twice, do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I know that's like your flying triangle. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So you're always dangerous. If you want to do it, you'll get it.
It's always in the locker.
It's always in the locker. But I feel like I'm so close to me Brown. I feel like I'm just I don't know. You never know it all, but I just know me. What's
you're looking sharp lately, like. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I didn't go. I stayed. I had 1 week off in Chicago with you. Got on the ale, something rotten at that Elton John. Like, we got it.
I know what. This is a story you're definitely going to have to say. Yeah, you say it from your point of view.
From my perspective, and then I'll
say it from my point of view.
I'll tell you what I think happened, and he'll tell you what really happened. Elton John's my fucking favourite. Couldn't go and watch him in Liverpool. Paddy and Laura got to go and watch. So I'm speaking with Dave Portnoy, and he goes, I'm speaking about Elton John. He goes, oh, he's on in Chicago. You sniffing your armpit there?
No, get on the stars of that.
Is that all there?
That's Paddy Pitstein in action. serious. Look at the size of that.
You need Mitchum.
Sorry to...
That's all right, lad, but that's
See,
it.
look, that side's not even that bad, or
You
is it?
need Botox in your armpits, lad.
Can't, though, because
Why?
I'm fighting for cutting weight.
Oh, shit, sorry, yeah.
I wish I could get that, because the pitties are just paddy pit stain.
No, it'll come out of your toes still.
That's what I mean. It comes out of somewhere else, and I can't be arsed with it coming out my fod and having a wet
Fod,
hair.
wet fringe
You know
like
what I
that.
mean? Yeah, like my hair all plastered back like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, does it smell?
no.
No.
I never had bow spray in the gym, so I don't have any bow spray on, but it doesn't even smell, do you know what I mean? Definitely going for a run later now, no point in not doing it, need a shower anyway. But yeah, carry on, Mum.
So, Dave Portnoy goes, yeah, you're coming to do appearance. I'll box you off for a box in Chicago to watch Elton John. I'm like that buzzing. All of Paddy's people who run his YouTube and his fucking, and the podcast was there as well. This guy called Mo. So, in my best life, we've all got done up. A stretch limo comes and picks us up, and we're like, fucking hell, we've made it here, lad. Get there. Unlimited ale, unlimited food, just everything. And like me, Dave Portnoy's girlfriend, and who was it? And Laura, Paddy's fiance, was just like straight in the fridge on the ale, on the ale, on the ale. And then like my favourite songs were on, and then that was it. I was like, whatever, I'm just going for it now. And then I remember leaving, and it was like a 15-minute walk to the limo, weren't it? And I
No, it was longer.
Oh, was it?
That's what I'll get to it.
Listen, I couldn't even walk. I had like tunnel of doom, blacked out. I just remember like falling like that, and I remember going dun dun dun, fuck the Tories, and then this American was behind me going, what's a Tory? And it was so funny. And then the next thing I remember, I've woke up in the hotel room, and I'm like, my watch is on, passport's there, phone's there, and then I'm like, oh my God, I've spewed and knocked it all round the bed. And then I've gone downstairs for breakfast, and Graham's like, are you okay? I was going, was I rude to Ellis? Have I said something? Have I done something wrong? You go, no, you wasn't rude, but are you okay? I was going, yeah, why? He's fucking showing me videos.
This is the story. This is the story. So yeah, we've, as you say, it was all right at the start. Went to Elton John in a box in Soldier Field. It was sound.
It was unreal, really.
Yeah, it was great. And then Molly started to be a little bit white girl wasted towards the end.
Classic.
I can remember you like put your arm around Laura and you just fell backwards on the stairs, and she had a carpet burn for about 4 weeks. And but yeah, we ended up coming out of there, and I'll never forget it because I come out of there with 3 cans of Dr. Pepper it was. I come out with 3 cans of Dr. Pepper, like, yeah, put these in the fridge and we get back to the room. So, walking back, and it wasn't 15 minutes. Oh, look at that pity. Oh my God, I am a meth. Wow. But it took about half an hour walking all sorts. You had to go certain ways to walk over certain bridges and get to where the limousine was.
I'm like this.
Got in the
Getting
limousine.
walked like that. I was like getting dragged really, weren't I?
Got in the limousine, and then like Graham, the funniest thing was, yeah, you were like that, walking at first. Graham had to put his arm around you, cart you back. My hands had got freezing carrying these Dr. Peppers back. So then we got in the then they got a bit, not warm, but they weren't cold. We got in the limo. I lashed them in the ice, and then was sitting there, and I'm looking at you. like
She's gonna go here.
I'm just like thinking, you went white.
Did I?
And I'm just like, she's gonna spew. She's gonna spew. And Mo's sitting next to you, and you go, and Mo grabs a cup
No.
and puts a cup in front of you, and you spew in the cup, and then the cup overflows. You're spewing all over Mo's hand. So Mo then puts that cup down, picks another cup up, puts the cup there, and then you done that through about 3 cups, and then it just was one of them. They just got leaned over to the ice bucket.
Yeah,
and she spewed up all over 2 of me cans of Dr. Pepper. So obviously, that, like, luckily enough, I was sitting by the window.
The smell, I remember Laura going,
the smell, yeah, because Laura, like, as I say, it was a stretch limo, so Laura and Edith were sitting by the, like, with the back to the driver. Me and Graham was sitting the opposite end, and Ellis,
I bet Ellis was looking at me like,
Ellis was
oh my
snarling you to
God.
death. She weren't happy.
Like, you're getting it.
And then like Dylan, Mo, you and someone else was sitting there. And as I say, everyone was like, bleh, bleh, nearly balking because of the smell. So I was just like, yeah, boom, spark the joint. I got it smelling nice and fragrant in there instead of smelling like absolute dust. It wasn't even like it was just sick though, Mo, because you've been drinking for about 6 hours. It smelled like raw vodka and sick mixed together.
Because I don't drink vodka, lads. That's what it is.
Oh, it was messy.
Do you know? And in America, right, they don't have Sprite. I was asking for vodka lemonade, and they was giving me like, what's their lemonade? Like cloudy.
Yeah, it's not. Don't you even start over there, please. Pipe down.
Blaze, what is it that they give us?
Lemonade. It's over there. It's like Kool-Aid, innit? If you ask for lemonade, it's like Kool-Aid.
But it was like actual fucking
if we ask for lemonade,
water.
we want Sprite. You know what I mean? 7-Up. Like, who wants cloudy lemonade with a voddy?
I just wanted pink gin and lemo, and there just wasn't, lads. So I just
But anyway,
knew.
we pulled up. As we pulled up at the hotel, we jumped out. I jumped out.
Oh my
right
God,
away,
flashbacks.
obviously.
It's coming back to me.
I jumped out and went, I picked one can of Dr. Pepper up because obviously the other two had been vomited on. I put it on the side. Molly gets out of the limo, bounces into the gate and knocks it on the floor. It just got a big dent in. I was just laughing. It was funny because I'd brought 3, ended up with none. And then me and Graham went straight over to the driver and was like, she's obviously, as you can tell, she's been sick in the back.
As you can smell.
Yeah. As you can smell, as you could hear. Know what I mean? She's being sick in the back. So what can we sort it out now? Because obviously you get charged.
Wasn't it like $500 or $250?
Oh, I don't even know what it was because we tried to pay him. Me and Graham pulled money out and went, we'll pay you now. And he went, oh no, man, don't worry about it. I was like, what do you mean don't worry about it? He was like, oh yeah, whoever ordered the limo, they'll get it. And we were like,
I was like, oh, Dave Portnoy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dave's getting it with a bill. We were like, ah.
But do you know what? I remember I was going, do you know when you're being sick, but there's nothing left?
Yeah,
I must have had that. I was going,
and your throat starts burning.
Yeah, and I remember, like, it came back to me then when you're speaking, like, fans were coming over and I was holding my hair.
Yeah.
And I was going, Ellis, don't let them see me like this.
And Ellis was fuming.
Oh my God, I got a fucking dog's life the next day.
Ellis was fuming. Yeah, I'd be fuming on Laura though. She was sick all over the room.
But do you know what the thing is, lads? It's like, I don't go out anymore, right? But the thing is, like, when I was only drinking somewhere where we're safe, but then I just take it to the fucking extreme, don't I?
You're sick, aren't you? You're round the bend. The next morning, I went and done the podcast with Dave.
I was like, I can't do it.
And it was hilarious. You were going to come with us, weren't you? And you just had to stay in bed. And
Graham just put his hands on me and went, go to bed, make sure Ellis is okay.
Yeah. We, what did I do? I spoke to Dave and he was like, yeah, I heard. And I was just giggling.
He loves me though. He loves me for being a mess. Do you know what I mean? Because in camp, like, I won't even have a calorie if I'm not allowed it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I am proper to the T, but out of camp, oh my Jesus Christ, if I go and watch the Blues or like I'm on them away days or I'm in Pogues or Fitzgerald's Irish bars, like the Guinness is coming and the pink gin's on its way. That's it.
The Guinness is already on the table and then they know after about 6 and
I've got glasses in the pubs that have my name on. I've got a stein that's in Castle Street Townhouse, like a metal stein. So just go in and have me Moretti like that. Cheers. Cheers.
See, that's where I go to food places and they just know what I'm ordering. Know what I mean? They just know what the order is because I'm there that often when I'm not
There's your
dying.
3 starters, your 2 main, and every dessert on the menu, Patrick.
You've got to live your life, mate. I was gonna say the fatal words then. I'm gonna try and keep my weight down after this fight, but it's not happening.
Pigs are flying before that happens, Patrick.
They probably are.
I know.
Pigs are growing wings before I fucking, especially with Crimbo coming up and fighting.
Pigs are growing wings.
Yeah, I'm fighting like 3 weeks before Crimbo. No, 2 weeks. Fighting like 2 weeks before Crimbo, as if I'm not going in.
Paddy's having a
Scott.
roast dinner in your mum's, a fucking Jones.
Oh yeah,
You'll be going
I have
everywhere.
2 roasts me, like.
Yeah.
There's one for you. People mightn't know that. I have 2 roast dinners on Crimbo Day. I go to me Birds Mars, because they have it at like...
They're like, I bet they're like on 1 o'clock.
My fiance's mom. I go to theirs,
Mom.
and I'll have it at like 3 p.m. And then my mum doesn't do our one till about 5:30, 6.
Does she work on a Christmas day, your mum?
Yeah, in the morning. She loves it.
I
Can't
know.
get out of that work. Weirdo. Strange. Each to their own, like. You know what I mean? People ever think I'm a weirdo for going to the gym, but
Yeah, but you'll go in on your day off still.
yeah,
She's
me ma just goes to work 6 days a week. She's a nutter.
graft there. So, yeah.
Obviously, Vegas, but New York's first, so I don't even really want to talk about my fight. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll go and do the business. I proper fucking can't. I'm like envisaging how I'm going to celebrate and fucking Ventries. Like, you can't jump the cage there. Like, the NY fucking commissioner just like, you can't do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I was like, shall I just do the people's elbow? Like, run from one end of the cage to the other and probably give it the rock and all that. But I don't know. We never plan
never
what we're
plan
going
it,
to do.
yeah.
It just happens,
It just
doesn't it?
happens.
So the magic will be there. All the hard work's done. Lad, I'm 32. I've been doing it for 10 years in February now. Been boxing since I was a kid. So I just, no nerves, just go and fucking punch it head in. You do the job before me, I do the job, and then I'm going on one for 6 weeks. Ellis's head's in a shed already. She's
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Yeah, definitely.
She'll be going on walks with Laura all the time. She's doing my head in.
The rest of the card decent as well, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's unreal. They've got the
Izzy, the title fight.
Izzy's fighting Carla Esparza and Whaley. Will be, I think Whaley will probably stop Carla.
Yeah, I do personally.
strikes.
I like Carla, but I think
I do as well.
I think she's very good in the way she come back and won that title again. But I just think Whaley, the power she possesses at that weight's scary.
I think if Whaley doesn't have to fight someone who's a bit like myself, if you haven't got to fight someone who's dead tall and you can just punch their head in, that's what's going to
Yeah.
happen. Do you know what I
Carla
mean?
could out grapple her though.
Defo, but I feel like
Carla like walks around at that weight where Whaley
Whaley
cuts a bit of
proper
weight to
cuts.
get down to it.
Defo. But I just feel like she'll come back and get it, and then it'll be Whaley Rose again.
I'll be honest, I thought Whaley won the second fight. The decision, I was there in MSG.
Oh yeah, you was, weren't
Yeah.
you?
I thought Whaley won that second fight against
I think,
Rose.
was it like one takedown was the difference
Yeah,
in the last round or
But
something? weren't it?
I thought that even with the last round going Rose's way, I think I thought she won the
Blaze
first three.
hates Rose, don't you? I can feel him like,
Nah, he doesn't hate Rose. He loves Whaley that
Oh,
much.
you love
Yeah,
Whaley?
it's not that he hates Rose. He loves Whaley.
Okay.
He absolutely. So Whaley, if you're watching this, our mate, he is a proper fanboy. He loves you.
Rose, if you're watching this, I proper fangirled you and at Phoenix. I didn't even come and say hello or get a picture, but I proper wanted to. But I thought, oh, it's fight week, leave her alone.
Who else is on? The one fight what stands out on your card, you know what I want to say, don't you?
Chandler
Poirier.
Chandler Poirier, they fucking hate each other.
I think
And
they've settled it a bit
have
though.
they?
They've spoke on interviews and stuff, and like but they're still gonna try and knock each other's fucking head off.
Kick him in the dick. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. Because I think Chandler's funny. Because remember, like after one of his fights, he was kind of giving it to me and maybe to you a little bit, going, maybe it was more me. Like these European fighters, man, they shouldn't be drinking straight after fights and all that. It's just bad for the brain. I don't drink for 2 days and all that. The second I fucking knocked that girl out, I jumped.
Yeah, the shot at her,
I
didn't he?
jumped out the cage, and Joanna
Joanna.
Jędrzejczyk and fucking him had a pint of Howlerhead waiting for me and shotted it with me. But yeah, oh my God, I'll be able to have an ale with him.
Yeah.
Well, if he wins, he won't have it if he doesn't.
I'll be honest, I don't know who to pick in that fight.
I don't. It's just like it's a good fight for the neutral, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Unreal.
It's gonna be a scrap that like.
Who else have
I'm
we
trying to
got?
think about. Oh yeah, wait there. Let's get all professional. Pull the notes out. It might have the card on
There's
it.
got Jose Reyes versus someone.
No, it's just got your fight and Izzy on it. They're the main fights though that I can think of. them
Frankie
top
Edgar's
three.
retirement fight.
Ah, Frankie, yeah.
Oh, Frankie.
And
That's a nice place to
never
leave.
forget Cheeto bingo on him. Because that was the same night as Rose and
Rose.
Zhang Wei too, and Usman Covington too. I'll never forget that. That was just like was
Heavy.
mad. And the craziest thing about that as well was Frankie Edgar had the belt at the weight I fight at 155. He fought Cheeto Vera at 135, and Cheeto made him look small.
Heavy,
it's
innit?
crazy. Yeah,
He-
the belt
he-
20 pounds heavier.
Yeah, mad. Fucking mental. I feel like the cards from the start to the finish, what is it, 281?
Yeah,
From
280.
from the
If you're there, yeah, what's the card I'm fighting on again? What is it? 281?
Hey, me first ever fucking
Oh, what a shout that was.
what? No, me
What's the
first
card again?
What's the
You're
card?
only fighting on a girl.
Dan Hooker.
Oh, yeah, Dan Hooker versus Puelles. That's someone that I can see myself fighting in the future. One of
Yeah,
them
so
two.
I was on the main card, right, and Frankie Edgar wasn't, and I thought that was like disrespectful. So I'm happy that he is now. Oh,
Yeah,
lad.
let's see the card. But yeah, I'm going. That's an hard fight to pick though. Hooker versus Puelles, to be honest.
I know.
I think we may actually see Adesanya use his grappling for once as well.
I know. Oh my God, Moicano.
Liddell, Moicano will be a scrap. There are two other people that could end up fighting in the future. You never know.
Oh look,
Reyes, Span. How is he so low down there, Reyes, man? Saying he's lost 3 on the bounce, but he's a
I
former
know.
title challenger.
but you know what I feel like oh my God, look at that jaw head, that absolute blockhead there.
Yeah,
Wellington Taman. That doesn't sound
He's the
Brazilian.
definition of a jarhead. But he's Brazilian. Weird.
Whoa, I would have gone absolute.
But yeah, Blanchfield.
Oh, Carolina, she's sick.
There's a few good fights there, like.
Ottman, I can't say his name.
There's Matt Frivola. The ginger one out of Desperate Scousewives.
Do you want me to say something to him?
No, he's, to be
Is
honest,
he cool?
he just mentions me all the time. Know what I mean? But give him his due. He actually, he said about that little meme I put up. He put it up
Did
on
he
his
like
Twitter
it?
like a week later saying, yeah, that was funny, that.
Lads, how many fights in am I, just so I know? Yes, they
that
started
has a
with
sausage
1, 2,
as well.
3, 4,
Remember, he was in
5,
London
6,
talking pony.
6 or 8.
6. So
No,
6
is the
fights than you.
Is these?
You are the 6th. 5, 6. You'll be 6th fight.
What are you seeing it on?
No, that's the UFC website. UFC website's more up to date than Tapology.
Yeah, so she's
yeah.
the favourite to win. Can you see by minus 260?
Yeah, she's minus 260, you're plus 220.
So if you put money on me to win, I'm sorting.
yeah,
your
if you put
Christmas.
if you put a oneer on you, you get 220 back. I think that's what that is.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah,
I don't
on
know.
the
These
American,
American ones.
plus 220. If you put 100 on, you get 220 back. I'm not too sure how the American odds work, but that's how I'm guessing the firm. You know what I mean? I just think it's easier with a simple.
She's got
2 to
no
1.
neck here. It's like a little spud being put on that body, isn't it? A little spud head. Do you know what I
Little
mean?
spuds being put on a body, man. What a shout.
It is, isn't it? Little spud.
You look like you've got a proper massive neck on that as well, though.
I know.
Look at the
It's just
size of your neck on that.
on steads. Look at it.
Look at
Not
it, like-
actually on
No, it
steads,
looks
but
like
you know
one
what
of
I
them
mean?
things. Like looks like someone's like elongated
It looked like
your
someone's
neck.
just gone like
Yeah.
that.
What were them things? Stretch Armstrongs.
Yeah.
Looks like someone's like pulled your head up a bit. Know what I mean? Your neck's not that long.
No, but since I got my new teeth, lads, my mouth doesn't look as gaunt in my pictures anymore.
It's because you've got your hair up as well. Because your hair's tied up. Your hair's not coming down like it is now. So your neck does. That's just funny. That though. Wow, your neck looks proper long.
Who's got a
That's
bigger
weird.
fod, me or her? She's got a five heads. I've got a fod.
What a five-head.
Yeah, it's like she's got 5 fingers, like I've got 4. Do you know what I mean? You've got like a 3 head, haven't you?
I've got Emmet.
No, like if you put 3 fingers there, it's only 3 fingers big. Oh no, you've got a fod.
Yeah, I've got a fod. I'm just hoping in the future this is going to be like that Stormzy line. The M in my head stands for my millions. That's what we're hoping.
Yeah, I want the same.
You haven't got an M-head though. It runs in the family, the M-head, to be honest.
I've got a widow's peak, like the little sharp bit there. Well, you can't see it. Can you see it just comes down a bit here?
See, all these terms to me are just mad. I don't know what half of these terms are.
I
I
just-
just know an M-head because my half fella's got one, and I've got one because of my half fella.
I used to be like Count Dracula, or however you say it when I was a kid. It was like that, poof. And I had a unibrow as a baby. I was
She's
fucking
putting
Satan.
herself down here, you know.
I know, fucking the people, the trolls are only going to do it, so I'll own it before them, you gang of rats.
Yeah, Laura's been offended by some of the YouTube comments lately.
I know. But then you have really good ones too as well.
But yeah, we've been talking pony for a little while there, so might as well get on to the Ask Paddy segment where people send me questions for you, Mom.
Oh,
There's
go
a
on
few
then.
nice little questions here as well. So, yeah. Sammy Lamb Chops. Belt a name. Give you that one right off the bat.
Is there something to do with Everton?
I'm thinking something else with lamb chops, me. Like,
Okay.
But what would you say to people who want to try out mixed martial arts? Any tips or advice?
100% look for where. Just go online and see where's closest to you. That's what I did. And just go and have a go. But completely give yourself to it. Don't go in there with any pre-existing like perceptions of what you think it's going to be like, because it's not. You come into our gym, no one's like, what are you looking at? And we're just having a laugh and dancing, to be honest, aren't we?
That's what a lot of people, they're intimidated going into a gym.
Yeah.
But if you find the right MMA gym where people are nice and friendly, lad, you'll be sound.
Go and enjoy it.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Go and enjoy it, and it'll just become another thing in your life that you can't live without. Fact. Matt Hunt asks,
It's a funny one.
for both of you, if you had to pick one continent to live but you couldn't pick the country, which continent would it be? That's a good question, that.
What's like the North America? Is it North America? I maybe.
I don't know, I just know what it's like. South,
So
South
is
America.
Europe a continent?
Yeah, Europe, South
I'd live in
America,
Ireland.
North America.
Oh, I cannot not say
No, you
Ireland.
can't pick the country. It's got to be
Oh,
the
Europe.
continent. So Europe then.
Europe.
I'd probably pick Europe just because it's what I know. And like, I would say South America, but you don't know what country you're going to get plotted up in there, and you could be on well worse than the breadline. So I'm saying Europe because probably have a better quality of standard of life. Or North America, as you say. The Americas.
The
you get put in
Americas.
America, Canada, anything around there. You sound, aren't you?
Suppose.
Suppose so. But well, that's our opinion. Next one. Proper Irish name. Eamon Scarf. Meatball. Whereabouts your Irish family from? / what are your Irish roots? Much love from Dublin.
Me dad's mum, so me nanny Maria, was from Bray in Wicklow, County Wicklow, which is like 20 miles or 20 minutes south of Dublin. Me mum's side, her great nan and granddad are both from Cork, which is even further south. And I've got some family up in Coleraine and Garvey in Northern Ireland. So pretty much first and second and third generation are all English, and everything as far as we can go back is Irish. So I'm really proud of my Irish heritage, really, really proud of it. Eamon.
Yeah, she was flexing the Irish rig out last time.
Yeah,
she?
I did. I flexed it for them, but I'm proud of being a Scouser. I'm proud of being from England. It's parts of English history that I'm not fucking proud of, obviously, but we're a good group of people predominantly.
Yeah. Next question. What's it? Kizzy Gaming asks, straight away to get like, do you feed off each other's success and how does it help you?
I feel like when one of us might be a bit pissed off or a bit down, the other one's normally in really high spirits, and it's hard to stay quite negative when one's really positive. On a fight week, we have so much fucking shit to do, but we just laugh our way through it. And when you're on your own, sometimes you've got more time to think, and it's a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it? Because you're just not as busy. And to be honest, I just want to make him proud, and I'm sure he's the same. Like you want to make your teammates proud, and you want to put a performance on that's so good that they have to raise their performance also. So I think like when we're together, we always do fucking great, from the Cage Warriors days to the UFC days. But long may it continue as well.
I don't even need to add on that. She put it perfect. So, Jeff Silves asks, what's something you both wish you knew when you first started fighting? When you first started fighting with all the years of fighting knowledge you have now? That's an easy answer for me. I always say it. Listening to people. I never used to listen to anyone. You know what I mean? It's the easiest answer ever. Listen to your coaches. You know what I mean? I never used to listen to anyone. I used to what I said went. You know what I mean? If someone told me something, I'd be like, nah, I do it better. So that's it. Listen to your coaches and the people who actually care for you and want you to do better. Listen to them.
Defo. Yeah, I wish I'd listened to take grappling more serious from the beginning. I just thought I could jump into the rolling at the end of rounds and learn. And unfortunately, it taught me a lot of bad habits that have took me the last, what would you say, 4 years to fix, really, I think. But, yeah, listen to Paul Rimmer, always.
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 But last one. Aaron Little asks, Aaron Little with a Y, might I add. Yo, Molly, what's been your biggest achievement so far in the UFC, and how happy are you that you and Paddy have done so well? Stay humble, love you too. Nice one, lad.
Yeah, it's right, lad. I don't know if my biggest achievement was being the first woman to win from England when I broke my orbital bone, because that was fucking heavy.
Yeah, that was heavy.
Or if it was the first Shadow Realm elbow.
Yeah, that Shadow Realm. I know you were the first woman from the UK to win a fight, but
that elbow.
That elbow. It's like up
Especially-
there, the best women's knockouts of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like that Shevchenko head kick and Holly Holm head kick and that, it's up there with them. That
Definitely.
spinning elbow is
Do you know-
ridiculous.
Do you know what my best picture? I think these two
that one.
pictures. There's that picture now, but there's a picture of me and you after it where we singing "Rock the Casbah" out of the cage.
and it's like that coming out the cage.
Yeah, and then there's one of us where I didn't even remember it being fucking taken, to be honest. I was that rotten, but I being changed. And when you was getting your winning photos, and I was like, I think I've got my arms around you, looking
Yeah,
like
you
you're
have.
laughing, and you're like I was like, we've done it again, lads. We've took
That
over.
is what you were saying as well.
Was it?
We've done it again.
We've done it again.
Brilliant.
I know.
Perfect thing to end it on there, really. But you just probably all follow Molly and know Molly anyway. But Molly, tell everyone where to find you.
The meatball Molly are at anything. So
Yeah, Insta, Twitter, all the other shit.
I think it's on the TikTok now. Shopify, some belter hats and t-shirts for this next fight. And yeah, I'll see you with a fucking third spinning elbow finish in a few weeks.
There's your prediction right there. Hey, you know what's coming.
Yes.
As I always say, thank you very much for watching Chat and Pony. With yours truly, Paddy the Baddy. See you next week, kids.